Hi guys and welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today I'll be showing you the top 5 wonder kids for under 10 million euros who can play in the advanced forward position. I have made this selection based on a datasheet, and in that datasheet I use all the right attributes that you need for the advanced forward position and put them in the sheet, then select all the players that are in the football manager game and select the top 5 of players who cost you less than 10 million but are one of the best in that advanced forward position. So without further ado, if you want to know how I make the signings, there's a link down below to a video where I explain the whole datasheet and how you can also work with it. But so if you're interested, go ahead and check that out in the description. And without any further ado, let's jump into the top 5 best wonder kids for under 10 million in the advanced forward position role. Coming in at number 5 is Brazilian winger Savio. This player can already play on either wing in the attacking midfield position and as an advanced forward, and you can see why he is on this list. He will cost you in the end somewhere around 10.2 mil, so a little bit over, but if you can afford 10 mil, you can also afford 10.2. This guy has great physicals, okay mentals, and already 17 dribbling and 15 technique with 15 first touch, which makes him one of the best wonder kids in the game. His current ability is 132 and his potential is 140 to 170. Though this guy is already one of the best players, and just imagine that he will grow a minimum of 8 more points, which means that you can get that finishing up to 14 and he will be one of the best advanced forwards that you'll have in your game. Anyway, this is number 5. Let me show you what number 4 got. Coming in at number 4, it's Las Palmas attacking midfielder Alberto Malo. The only downside to this guy is that you still need to retrain him to an advanced forward position, but other than that, he looks great. On a scale from 1 to 20, Alberto Malo is a 13.2, and if we look at FM stats, he's a 128 when you start the game, and he could grow anywhere between a 140 and a 170. Imagine if this guy grows to a 140, then for 6.5 million you'll have a great rotation player. And if he grows to that 170, then you'll have an elite player at high level who, for that advanced forward position, already has everything that you need with 11 or higher. When we're looking at anticipation, balance, or stamina, this guy has it all. And for 6.5 million, he's really a bargain to bring into your team. The guy you all probably know, Rooney, Bargy. You can get this guy for a little under 10 million, although it says 11 million here, but I'm pretty sure if you're a big club, you can just leverage your way to even get him for a lot cheaper. If you thought that Alberto Malo was good, look at this guy. At the advanced forward position, he has no stat lower than 12, which means he's the perfect player for your team. While earning only 6k a week, this guy is going to be very cheap to retain, and he starts with a potential of 140 to 170. His current ability when you start the game is 124, but look how insanely good this guy already is with 124 ability. If this guy grows to a 170, the same as Alberto, he'll be a star player for you until the end of the save, and if he doesn't, he'll be a great rotational player with his 140 potential ability. There's no wonder everybody buys this guy, because this guy is a definitely must buy if you're looking for another advanced forward. In the number 2 spot, a guy who might not seem familiar with you, but it's Inter Miami's Facundo Faras, a 20-year-old Argentinian who's already very good in game in that advanced forward role. With 16 dribbling and 15 first touch and insane mentals to back it up, he only lacks the work rate, but that's something that you can look around. This guy is the real deal. He'll only cost you 6 million to bring in, and he's already a 125 current ability player. Faras does have a little bit of something weird going on with his potential ability that it will be around 145, 150, so not as high as the three previous guys, but this guy will make a lot of a bigger impact than the other guys, since on a scale from 1 to 20, based on the data, he's a 13.4 in that advanced forward position, and you can understand why if you look at his mentals, which are 13, 13, 13, 15, and 16 technique to back everything else up. This guy is a definite must buy if you have 6 million laying around. Either he's going to be a very good rotational player, or he's going to be the star of your game. If you don't want to play him in that advanced forward position, he can also still play on the left or on the right or in the midfield. So that's why Facundo Farias is a definite easy must buy if you have the money. And on first place, someone who you probably didn't expect, but on a rating from 1 to 20 based on the data, he's a 13.5. Please welcome Hakon Arnar Haraldsen. The playmaker from Lille is one of the best young wonder kids in that advanced forward position. And if you look at his stats, you might wonder, well, why is that? That is because this guy has great physicals with his 15 natural fitness, 16 determination, which helps him a lot out in very tough games, 16 work rate, 13 dribbling, first touch and passing. And this guy starts the game at a 128 current ability with a potential of around 140 to 150. So once again, not going to be as good as Savio, Molero or Bargi, but still going to be a great player for you. If at some point you think, he's not really going to be a starter for me anymore, you should always keep this guy around. With his 16 determination and 16 work rate, with also combined with 16 stamina, this guy will always be a great player for you to have as a rotational option. The only downside from buying Haraldsen is that he will cost you somewhere around the 12 million mark, which is a little bit more than the 10 million that I told you. But trust me, this guy has also some very hidden attributes, as well as shoots with power, as you can see here, that make him one of the greatest signing in that advanced forward position that you can ever imagine. Last but not least, as an honorable mention, we have Martin Baturina, which many of you will probably already know. I didn't quite include him because in my opinion, he's not really an advanced forward, but here he is. On a scale from 1 to 20, Baturina is a 13.0, so that means he's very good. 9.5 million, this guy is the real deal. Sign him if you have some money laying around. Could become a starter for you in the good cases, and otherwise he's a very good rotational player to have with insane mentals, physicals and technicals. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to like and leave me down in the comments if you like this kind of content, if you want to see more, and what other roles you would like to see me make a video about. Maybe you'd like to see people under a million or under 5 million. Just let me know down in the comments and I'll do my best to look up how many players I can find for you for under 5 or 10 million or in different roles. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed and see you in the next one.